Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Always We Begin Again, The Benedictine Way of Living, 15th Anniversary Edition, Revised, by John McQuiston II. Foreword by Phyllis Tickle. Narrated by Brandon Pollock. Preface to the Revised Edition. Monks, Brains, and Happiness. Almost everything monks and nuns do is good for them. EEG and MRI observations of the brains of Tibetan monks while they are engaged in their traditional loving-kindness meditation reveal pronounced increases in electrical activity and blood flow in the left prefrontal cortex. This is a part of the brain associated with states of happiness and well-being. Similar studies of Carmelite nuns engaged in centering prayer demonstrate comparable results. Both practices involve maintaining a meditative state in which the mind is focused on thoughts of love. The Rule of St. Benedict prescribes these daily activities: attending services of prayer and chant, observing the lesser silence during the day and the greater silence at night, engaging in lectio divina, the slow, purposeful study of a sacred text, usually the Bible, and performing acts of altruism, hospitality, compassion, and loving kindness to one another and to those in need. The rule also decrees that all duties be performed cheerfully. In addition to the reports of the positive effect on the brain of states of meditation or prayer focused on thoughts of love, other studies reveal the following about common monastic practices. Maintaining loving thoughts increases serotonin levels. Serotonin is a natural chemical that tends to reduce anxiety and increase calmness. Multinational surveys reveal that in every culture, the people who report being the most satisfied with life are its more altruistic members. Volunteers who were assigned to spend money on others experienced greater happiness than those assigned to spend money on themselves. Simply being in silence reduces stress and blood pressure. Persons who meditated daily for 2 or more months were less depressed, anxious, and angry than before. Choral singing and chant raise serotonin levels. Being cheerful and smiling release endorphins and serotonin into the bloodstream and reduce blood pressure. Endorphins are natural chemicals which have a morphine-like effect. Persons engaged in regular meditation produce less of the stress hormone cortisol. They have reduced risk of heart attack and stroke. Regular periods of focused concentration, such as during meditation or lectio divina, fight dementia. In fact, meditation is prescribed as a treatment for dementia. Contrary to previous assumptions, it is now known that new growth can be accomplished even in older brains. The more human beings practice any behavior, including the maintenance of certain thought patterns, the more the brain responds by embedding that behavior in its dendrites. Dendrites are branches of nerve fibers through which the brain's neurons communicate with each other. Repetition of behavior, whether one's tennis serve or certain thoughts, causes the connections related to that behavior to strengthen. In a word, common monastic practices produce well-being. This should not surprise us. Jesus told us 2,000 years before modern medical science that the kingdom of God is an inner state. When he was confronted by the Pharisees who demanded, "When shall the kingdom of God come?" Jesus answered, "The kingdom of God is not found through observation, neither is it found by looking here or looking there, for the kingdom of God is within you." Luke chapter 17, verses 20 through 22. In the 20 years since I was introduced to the Rule of St. Benedict, I have become convinced that the unstated, central principle of the rule is that Christianity was intended to be, and should be, a particular way of being in the world. It should be a way of life, a way followed by being a person of loving kindness, a compassionate person, a person in caring relationship with one's neighbor. It should never be mere belief. I say mere belief intentionally. Beliefs are made of words, and words are limited, flawed human expressions. To borrow an image from the Buddhist tradition, words are only fingers pointing, not the object to which they point. It is not too strong to say that the assertion by any group that it possesses the ultimate statement of correct belief is an idolatrous claim to know the mind of God. Such claims cause division, conflict, discrimination, and worse. Love
Sample complete. Ready to continue?